Hello everybody. So I'm just going to make a quick video before our class today. So we are going to continue talking about argumentative essays and organization. We're actually going to start with the introduction to an argumentative essay. And we're going to start with the idea of a hook. So the hook is the first thing that you write in your essay, and it can be anything from something descriptive or a story like the soft turning of pages wafts a familiar smell of trees, right? Um, or a fact, roughly 80% of them living in sub-Saharan Africa, malaria, da da da, or something kind of exciting or interesting, right? Telling the reader to throw out the bottles and boxes of drugs in their house. So the hook just gets people's attention. The next thing is that you need to give background information of what the problem is. So if you're writing an argumentative essay, you're upset about something. So what's happening? So for example, as online learning becomes more common and more resources, blah, 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 some people suggest that public libraries should be shut down. So this is the problem. You're explaining what's wrong. And then, of course, finally, you have your thesis statement, right? So we're going to look at these in class today. The next thing that we're going to talk about are actually conclusions. So for a conclusion, you need three things. And the acronym for this is TSP, right? So you need your topic sentence or transition into the conclusion. That's T. You need a summary, and you need a passionate emotional appeal. So here we've got, in conclusion, there's our transition. In the long run, there's another transition. These are two different concluding paragraphs. Then we have a summary. So most of what happened in our essay, we need to summarize in the actual conclusion, right? This is something you're used to. And then finally, what's really important is that you have a passionate or emotional appeal, right? So you need to have a little bit of passionate statement here. So are such an important part of the community. They could never be replaced by a simple object like an iPad, right? So that makes us think about community, it makes us think about our families, and sort of drives our point home and makes the reader excited about that. Okay, this one talks about sub-Saharan Africa is in desperate need of malaria treatment, according to what the writer says. So just think about the fact that you need to have this TSP, transition, summary, and passionate emotional appeal to the reader in your conclusion. Moving right along, we are going to review argumentative structure. You are going to share your argumentative essay outline. So please make sure you have something for 10 points by the time class begins. And then finally, we are going to discuss adding research to our rating. And so you really should start adding research in outline form. So an example of how to do this is here, and hopefully this comes up. Yeah. So I've got my introduction, opposing arguments, I'm all organized, and then here I have my source, so I can easily access it, and then I also have the quotation that I want to use in my writing, so that when I'm ready, I can just cut, copy, paste that right in there. Okay? And then the second half of class, if all goes well, we will have time to write everything. Okay? All right, I'll see you guys in class. Bye.